Sheen because I'm there by the nep. Yes, that was a I'm there by order. Jarl arrived with this. These are far from the blindly devoted immaculate.
I'm overheating here!
Wonder what the odds are with all this boat. Make a chandeliers those
Humans, leave the lambs out, please. Can't come to her today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like that.
the rest of the lips with which they
I'm
kiss.
drenched.
Then why not
Look
stand
here!
up and-
Look at you! Not a why me. And so I ask, as have we? Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dream. Surely you, if I play you.
You needn't worry. Unlike our
I concur.
But of course. What? Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me with an axe. What's this then? Switched?
switching skulls did make him swap souls after all.
I feel like I just
On the
had
bright
a long
side,
bath
you
in
seem to have
cold
answered
lake.
one of the world's oldest questions. Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
What about that one? Look how it skulks around. Neither orc nor enlightened. I'll bet no one would even notice if it disappeared.
Shall I run you a bubble bath, darling?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Shall I?
What do you mean?
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Oldless Gorag got his name after all.
Yeah, piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya? I could ask the same of you, small bones. I don't go stopping up to you in the ballet class demanding to know which pirouette you're doing next, do I? I haven't got a
I'm
hole in my
drenched.
pocket, have I?
One side. I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing. What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place. The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skinned oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse? You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All-Mother. And he'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence. What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only 'cause I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off. Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else.
I can't say for certain.
Well, well, well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over. Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that. It's small, metal fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing.
Armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Heating up, source hunter, scavenger hunter. For better or worse,
I
our
haven't got hold
resumes
of
are
my pocket,
growing.
have I?
Big ugly...
Soaked to the skin! I can't save us, but... Darling, I do promise we'll make it out of here. Together.
If you say so, I believe it.
That's the spirit. Yes, we've got to keep our hopes high, but our defences even higher.
Dunn's probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
Again for some time. But remember, above all, above anything...
Look at every cranny now! Your mother won't like
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
What
so it was
a
yours that the key
deluge.
went missing just as you were waltzing through here? Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
Hello again. Do you bring good news? Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblin for the owl.
I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me, and if you come to this village to help and not to the dark wood that each like the human tribe came.
Is that what you call those things on your Once I split a you. I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots.
It's almost something human is like that.
Yeah, get doggies cooked. Take a dip in the river now.
Dress your betters,
I ain't afraid of a single buckskin woman.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket,
darling. Well, I see we rose all shine. They're keeping the peace for now.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
That was just yours to keep in the meantime.
Look, there. Again, the lost one struts.
Ain't they a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Sang 'em up myself, I did. Each of the little darlings. A sweeter sight I couldn't ask for. Toesies.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10
Even
to the
vermin leave behind a worthy scrap too.
I never did much care for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best. But here, upon these gallows, there's peace, calm. I keep the order, and my little ones stay in line. Condemned in this life, perhaps, But when they come to rest in my nooses, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves, and most of them, yes. But that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Grachilda is no stranger. I handle all the dreaming dears when she's done with them all the same. Whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy. It should be an honour. Where ought we to start? Paulie came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Grachilda ordered him hanged while Jarl was out on the hunt. He was the first I got to tacky. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little dear didn't want to go to sleep. No. Ticked and... Oh, my little Tierlo. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. I strung him out night. No, you mean? He was one of Grachilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs they are. Ending more death than horn rot these. Well, Grachilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Grachilda said he'd be a...
Send Grachilda over the edge. And she...
There! Again, the lost one struck. You there. Tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost. I am a servant to the goddess, of course. One of the first among her enlightened in Revellon, and certainly the most devoted. I've scoured the region for unworthy souls, and am quite efficiently cleansing the land of lost ones great and small. How much better the lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success rate is nearing 99%. They end up with their brains a bit, well, scrambled. You can find such a fellow opining over skulls somewhere around here. One of...
Well, I've got the spirit, but it won't be any good unless I can twist time forward a decade or two. Who do I know who might be able to bend the rules of time ever so slightly?
What is it that you say?
Even Hermit leave behind a worthy scrap or two. In the market for some premium gear, are ya? Anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Mother, use discounts on magic balls.
What are you doing lingering around here anyway?
Grachilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
If you keep that wet room, tell me the news for me and the rat for you. Is that what you want?
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
By order of the All-Mother, use discounts on magic
So enjoy about death.
Baking like a cake.
I'm overheating here!
Can't say I'll blame ya. The All-Mother selected this stock herself.
From serving the goddess, a life of peace, I say.
Sodden all the way...
Well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a supple young kitten like yourself here. My rats will find the villagers in no time at all. Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire the full moon. But play coy, if you will. The All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. The wolfish shepherd woman. Rats, kitten. Rats are always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. Lost lambs, yes, flee the slaughter. Naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me The All-Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house. Wicked enchant. Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my head in a tight skittle bun and my quill at the ready, the All-Mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. No, those she whispers to her pillow at eventide, when only the feathers can hear her. Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They'd obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all leap into...
The peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his...
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the... But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house.
He thinks he's the king of the world because of his bloody post.
What is it, Monkey Face? The All-Mother won't tolerate your distracting her right hand. She is the sun and the moon, the mother of all and the sister of none. We live in her shadow and at her feet. We live only to serve her.
Rather fleshy. Have you always been such a gluttonous idler?
All-Mother?
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take his head to compensate for my leader. A word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their All-Mother, the beginning and end of their very lives. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, no more. Naturally, there are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold, and goods to one side, and sopping sinews and bone to the other. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too. Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from... Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servant's entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the Tenebrium mines. Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines, but that's a matter of magic. Not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use.
No rats here, it seems. Perhaps they're all on the hunt.
So it seems. But even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws, but how very obvious! Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter.
I saved you the finest paw.
One of my boys, in love with one of Jarl's. Perhaps the All-Mother ought to investigate this matter personally. Nothing sets an orc on the straight and narrow like the humble ear of his sovereign and sworn mistress, after all.
Come on!
Yes, yes!
Hurry it
Right
up with
away, my
whiskey.
good lad.
Getting your throat slit. I've got my eye.
So to the skin! Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. I've a deal running now. Double the whiskey for any and all who refrain from beating me from the net. That I am. But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply, but I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into.
Mother, I only have eyes for you.
Big ugly brute making me do his
Do
dirty
not
work.
lie
I bet
to
his
your
skull and
own
make a lovely goblet for Jarl's
or she'll
mead.
use your esophagus for a leg
Bloody
warmer.
key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you?
I didn't mean to. I couldn't help it.
So you admit
I
to this
say you're so
affair.
stupid the key
Yes,
fell from your pocket while you were
Then
squatting over the latrine.
we have the truth. Very good, Ulf.
Oi, Barkley!
As for this
What did Orc
transgression,
do to get another
I trust
round?
that in the last several moments you've realized your terrible error.
The humans don't. Yes, Mother. Terrible errors, never to be repeated.
And I suppose I can trust you never to so much as glance at this worm-fleshed fool again?
Yes, Mother, of course. Before is he?
As I thought. There now. Look, calm yourself. The All-Mother cannot tolerate such bloodhound.
Excuse me, I just overcome with your kindness. Thank you. Thank you.
Disgusting, traitorous filth.
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse. Thought you said it was me who fucked.
Now, that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit 'em. Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just the old tavern keeper in this here village. Things have been busy since the orcs came, but I've never, especially with with my wife and kids gone, I prefer to keep my eye on the prize. Oh, swell, guys! Swollen as swell can be. I haven't a complaint in the world. Not in the wide world. Oh, you might imagine me a wee bit utterly exhausted, but I wouldn't have it any other way. After all, the soul-crushing night terrors can't find you if you never sleep. That's my motto.
Poison ought to do the trick. But I'm fresh out of cheese-flavored deadly nightshade. These rats seem important to the Immaculates. If I'm going to exterminate them, I've got to find a better way to do it.
Lost die that we may live.
Ale, Immaculate.
If you fancy keeping...
Regular ale. Oi! By order of the All-Mother! Huge discounts on magic food! Oh, my augurs, anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated. Post since the beginning. Damn you, Post!
What's Gruntilda doing with all that shiny black ore anyhow? That stuff makes my head ache.
Bloody Frogskin thinks he's the king of the world because of his bloody Post.
I guess those humans can't see all the big red stains about the place. Suppose they'd clean it if only they knew.
Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armoury, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work. Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour, and sits in the corner by him, always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, or arguing some point of his left hands against that eating it. Oh, especially with you might imagine. Well, can't say. Oh, but who's got time to think on the...
Unless you have proof that something has gone awry in the armory, I'll hardly bother with this matter. One of my boys.
Did you see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me. I suppose you're just that handsome, are you? Even the vermin take notice. I've got my eye on...
I'm drenched.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later. That is because
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side.
It's all you there! The armory's off limits, you hear? Take another step and you'll be looking for your teeth at the end of a rainbow. 'Cause it's a goddamn crime scene, isn't it? Our bloody bloodstones were stolen. The old body lot. Everybody's pointing their grubby little fingers at Garrett 'cause he was on guard duty at the time. Yeah, it may be a tad suspicious that now he's missing. But I'll eat pig. I mean, just look at this shattered door. There's Orc Headbutt written all over it.
Just I didn't mean to squatting over the tree. Help it.
So you admit to this affair?
Yes, old mother.
There. We have the truth.
Yes, old mother.
Very good.
The humans.
As for this transgression, I trust that in the last several moments you've realized your terrible error.
Frogskin, we'll see you end up in it.
Yes, old mother. Terrible errors, never to be repeated.
And I suppose I can trust you never to so much as glance at this worm-fleshed fool again?
Big ugly brute making me dirty work.
Never rains, but it pours, eh?
As I thought. Then.
Clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
The All-Mother cannot tolerate such.
I've spotted something interesting.
Excuse me. I'm just overcome with your kindness.
I've spotted something interesting.
Thank you.
Disgusting, traitorous filth.
Big ugly brute making
Well,
me
what's
do
this
dirty
I've
work.
spotted?
I bet he's stolen it from the lovely goblin for Jarl's me.
I've spotted something interesting. Well, what's this I've spotted? What's this? I found something.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics?
What's this? I found something.
Yazok of mountain apes, hogs. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed.
I've spotted something interesting.
What's this? I found something. Well, what's this I've spotted?
Feeling hot under the collar? Let's see those.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before
I've spotted something interesting.
Yazok of mountain apes, hogs. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed. As it was, as it is.
Run!
A man at arms is always intense.
Grass beneath trembles with my power.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
Pathetic!
Vengeance from the skies! Pulverizing grip!
Back on my feet again.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
What's this? I found something. The trail ends at this grate. If Bloodloss didn't kill the sorry fellow, surely the fall did.
That's the knight's tomb beneath here. I guess it'll be more than one mystery we uncover within its depths.
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant.
drenched. What trickery is this? It vanished. And yet...
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. Exegeta. Trohol Exil Titan River. Exegeta. Trohol Exil Titan River.
Oxfka efasad dietirfas.
harvest in a frozen land. My victory!
If this battle be my last, know I went out fighting in your name. Within these veins.
I invoke the bite of ice.
Work with me here!
source hunter. Shall I start shredding from the top or the bottom? Defend you till my death rattle.
A taste of the gathering storm.
That ought to hurt.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
I feel better already!
On the man.
baking like a cake.
Baking like a cake.
Warm as dragon's breath! My blood turns to ice within my veins!
I feel better already!
Back on my feet again.
I could do with a cold drink. Toasty!
Toasty!
Baking like a cake.
Potent heat.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
As dragon's breath.
Bitter chill.
Warm as dragon's breath.
I'm overheating here.
Bitter chill!
I'm freezing here!
What's so cold here? Oh, getting too cold to concentrate.
I'm freezing here!
Did someone leave an oven door open?
blood turns to ice within my veins!
I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
It's heating up.
Need to warm up.
My blood turns to ice within my veins!
Need to warm up. Better chill! My blood turns to ice within my veins! Need to warm up. Better chill! Did someone leave an oven door open?
Cursed frost!
What's so cold here?
Need to warm up.
Chilled to my bones.
Toasty! Need to warm up.
It's heating up.
My blood turns to ice within my veins! Toasty! Warm as dragon's breath! Need to warm up! Warm as dragon's breath!
Horn and a dead man. I can't say for certain what it means, but I'm sure the humans will want to hear of it.
There's not an imp in sight.
Patience. One could turn up at any moment. Perhaps they're even listening as we speak.
They may be clever, but they aren't invisible.
You there! Where are the red imps hiding? Don't play stupid. We know the cowards jumped to this realm.
Easy, sister, easy. We wouldn't want to scare off a possible ally.
We of the Watch share little with those ruddy chattel, but we do serve a common master, the demons of the realm of Nemesis. We've been tasked with returning the savage renegades to their home plane.
I know not what guise of innocence they have undertaken here, but in our home realm theirs is a sinister past. Eons ago, the Red Imps were a free race. Clever, yes, but blinded by their... And so the Imps were offered a deal. Knowledge for service. The demons would offer the Imps unlimited knowledge of the universe, and in turn the Imps would work off this debt by the sweat of their brows. The Imps, salivating at such an idea as absolute knowledge, agreed without a second thought, and each signed his name into a great codex. Knowledge they were granted, yes, but at a great cost. They could only use their newfound abilities in service of the demons of Nemesis.
No? Wait until you are all that stands between an imp and its freedom. See how quickly impish charm turns to barbarism. We, the Watch, were made the overseers of the demons' impish slaves. We were kinder than the demons indeed, but suffered from the same servitude as those over whom we were given dominion. Whatever commands the demons issued, we had no choice but to enforce. After a great many centuries, the imps crafted a plan. They would steal the codex by which they had signed over their lives and flee. The imps were merciless. Countless innocents among the Watch were beaten, bloodied, ripped apart limb by limb as a savage red swarm ran through us.
And what of us? We of the Watch who had failed in protecting the codex were shown no mercy by our overlords. Half were sent to the darkest dungeon cell, the other half, well, we were given a task. Find the imps and all would be forgiven. Those cast into the dungeons would be released.
Can it be? After these long centuries of searching? Can it... The beaches of Sicile, you say? We had combed those sands already, but if you say it is so, then we'll comb them again. 1,000 times if we...
Cursed frost.
I feel better already! I feel better already! I needed that. It's so cold here.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
Potent heat!
Toasty! I'm freezing here! Feeling hot under the collar!
Baking like a cake.
Toasty! I'm overheating here! A stitch in time, eh, my friends? Did someone leave an oven door open? I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
Potent heat!
Need to warm up.
Oh!
I could do with a cold drink.
Did someone leave an oven door open? Bitter chill!
I'm warm as fresh apple pie!
Need to warm up.
I trade my gauntlets for a hot drink! Did someone leave an oven door open?
Getting too cold to concentrate. Bitter chill! Toasty!
It's heating up.
Frost!
Warm as dragon's breath!
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink. Getting too cold to concentrate. Did someone leave an oven door open?
Warm as dragon's breath.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
I could do with a cold drink.
My blood turns to ice within my veins!
Light as a feather.
I'm one with the air!
Need to warm up.
The greatest set over a long, narrow tightened corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
In and out of this hole, where it leads, is uncertain.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Sir, can I...
In from Silver Glen, Flatlander.
You cannot, you sewer reptile.
But I haven't even asked a question.
Warm
That
as
is
dragon's breath.
There is nothing you can, or want, or may do besides guard.
What do you want?
That's the door. You hear?
Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
Tits are parched.
Now
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine.
3 of diamonds.
Now
anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
Check.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Fine.
Back again, Ice. Anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
The game's mine.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before we...
Cheers. Oh, I wish there were
go up around here.
Let's hope
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later. Mate. I'm just fine, sir.
They didn't spare a soul.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey anyway.
Poor little toys. Poor, quiet toys. Yay! New toys! New toys! But where's Mum? What's she want me to do with you?
Something's wrong. This is the monster who killed all those villagers? This child? You want me to, but this can't be right. The orc, I remember, he was evil. A sadistic monster. This is... Oh, my head is spinning faster than a broken bumblebee. Let me get a good look at him.
Hello? I remember you. We used to be friends, didn't we? Yeah, we were great friends. We played all the livelong night, and I made pretty red ribbons up and down and up your face. Where'd your ribbons go? Do you want I should give you some more?
This isn't right. I'm gonna be sick.
It's all right, Medora. We're here together. No harm will come to you.
Sorry, pretty toy. Oh, please don't shout. Oh, Mum will be awfully cross if I make a ruckus. Mum! Oh, the best mum in the whole wide world. Usually, orcs like me, well, scramble-headed, me brothers call me, are killed right away. But Mum says she took one look at me and knew I'd be the best warrior in the world. She brings me lots of toys and friends, and she showed me all the best games to play. At first, I didn't like how the toys would holler and cry when I'd make ribbons on them or play eyeball pop. But Mum taught me that that's how they show they're happy. First, they scream for joy, and then they take a long, long nap.
Grootilda.
Yeah, that's my mum's name. Did you meet her? Did she want us to play together?
Comrades, my mind's racing and my heart's going like a snare drum. To be here, face to face with my greatest enemy and to find that he's not at all like the villain I'd worked up in my mind. It's unimaginable. I've hated him with every drop of blood in these veins. Hated him till my entire being screamed for revenge. But now I find he's as simple as a child. Maybe he even thought all the cruelty, the death he inflicted was a game. And all around us, more victims. And years stretching behind us, and years stretching ahead of us. More dead bodies tortured and wrung by his hands. But you, comrade, time and again you show me the valor inherent of forgiveness. You face the impossibly cruel or weak, and you offer them a second chance. Still, I cannot forgive this monster. He may well be confused, and he may have been mistaught, but that won't stop him from killing again. Ho, comrade, in the name of the Order of the Sauce Hunters, I ask you to lay down forgiveness and to join me now. To arms!
Are you mad at me? Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, I'll not do it again. I promise.
I can't feel my legs.
Tingling in my fingers to the twitching of your corpse.
As good as the new penny. Nimble as a fox!
Upon you!
Your bones snap like twigs!
resist.
Stitch of time, hey, my friends?
It's heating up.
I've got my eye on it. That Matilda the Great. She is
Sod all the way to my boot soles.
To your health. What can I do you for?
Oh, Eddie Frying. Naughty dog.
I'm overheating here!
I call you all fuck.
I'm drenched.
Yes, me. Make it swirly. Me? I like to know. Human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother?
You've got to the count of one.
What can I do you for? Oh, I'm no... Especially... Oh, you might imagine... Well, I can't say why... Oh, but who's got time? What about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armoury, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
I needed that.
You're looking rather fleshy, Chris. Have you always been such a gluttonous idler?
Oh, Mother.
Did you see that?
What can I do you for? Oh, what about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armoury, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
you think it was what took Gollum's all?
What can I do you for? Oh, well, cats. Oh, what about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armoury, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
Even the vermin take notice. Human haggis, been too long.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
What can I do you for? Oh, well, cats. Oh, but what about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armoury, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
Pig's skin grits your eyeglow. The All-Mother requires a glass of your face.
Getting your throat slit like you breathe in all fair.
You think you can rectify the matter, stranger? I'll tell you what I know. The last thing I need is the orcs suspecting me of anything more than being... I saw the armoury key on the ground, and I suppose I pictured all the terrible cleavers and axes that might be stored in that armoury, and I placed it in my pocket and carried on my way. It's in a locked chest in the cellar below this very tavern. The keys are yours. Oh, but I beg...
Was Herschel trying to blow me to bits? Well, I've got the key in any case. Now to return it to one worthy party or other.
What can I do you for? What? You opened the chest and you said... That is, you must have found the key, no? Excellent. I don't know a thing about a trap, but you're quite fat. The events in this village, yeah, the events in this village, the events in this village are... Oh, God's how I pray for this waking nightmare to end. Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation. Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way. That I am! But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... Well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say how much each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. Now, that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh...
Who do you think it was what took Gorig's all?
Let him I know. Why are you so I've got my eye on you.
I need to dry off.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less. By order of the Old Mother, you discount on magic ball. Human haggis, been too long.